If you have ever looked at your bank account the day before payday and wondered where all your hard work went, you are definitely not alone. It is that bizarre cycle where you feel like a wealthy executive on Friday morning, only to realize by Tuesday that you are simply funding a rescue mission for your checking account. Today, we are going to talk about why living paycheck to paycheck is the default state for millions of intelligent people, and more importantly, how we can actually escape it. Living paycheck to paycheck means your entire income is immediately spent on your living expenses, leaving absolutely nothing left over for savings or emergencies. You should care about this because running on financial fumes causes a massive amount of hidden stress that quietly ruins your sleep, your health, and your decisions. Think about the last time you bought groceries and felt a slight wave of panic at the cash register when the total popped up. That is not just a math problem, it is a human problem that keeps us trapped in a loop of constant worry. The wild part is that this does not just happen to people who don't make enough money. It turns out that some of the highest paid professionals in the country are dealing with the exact same panic. Let's take a look at why making more money rarely solves this problem on its own. There is a common belief that if we all just got a big promotion or a massive raise, our money problems would vanish into thin air. On paper, this makes perfect sense, but reality has a very funny way of correcting our math. A shocking number of people earning over $100,000 a year still find themselves waiting anxiously for their next direct deposit. This happens because of a sneaky psychological trap called lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is the gradual increase of your spending as your income grows, where things that used to be luxuries slowly become absolute necessities. Think of it like buying a bigger car because you got a raise, only to realize the insurance, gas, and maintenance are now eating up every single extra dollar you earned. Suddenly, you are working harder than ever, but your bank account looks exactly the same as it did when you were making half as much. It's like running on a treadmill that automatically speeds up every time you try to get ahead. You're moving faster, sweating more, but you're still standing in the exact same spot. The real danger here is that we don't even realize we're doing it. We buy a slightly nicer coffee, upgrade our apartment, subscribe to a couple more streaming services, and wonder why the math is not working out. It turns out that humans are incredibly good at adapting to comfort, but terrible at cutting back once we get used to it. This is why a higher salary often just builds a bigger golden cage. If we want to break the cycle, we have to understand the modern traps that are specifically designed to keep us broke. Money used to be physical, meaning you had to actually hand over hard paper cash to buy things. If you wanted to buy a new jacket, you had to physically count out 5 $20 bills and watch them leave your hands. That physical handoff created a tiny moment of pain in your brain that made you pause and think. Today, that pain has been completely engineered